Hello, folks. I've been MIA for a little bit, but I've been keeping up with what's going on in the world and whatnot. However, I'm not going to talk to you about politics today. I'm going to talk to you about the American educational system over law school and over other professional opportunities. I picked teaching over going for my PhD in political science. I was specifically warned by my professor that I should not go into K-12 teaching. I would love to be able to say he was wrong, but I think he was right. In no other profession that I know of are the opinions of the actual professionals in the field disregarded so much. In no other profession is anti-intellectualism so valued. No other profession is critical thinking considered a bad thing, which is ironic because you would think, oh, we're educators, we're in the education field, we must analyze a lot, we must synthesize, we must really question everything. That no, it is a lie. We are told mandates from the top down, all the way from the federal government, all the way down. They have no clue how their policies actually affect us in the field and how it hurts the education of our children. With the SGO system, with the PARCC system, with every other observation protocol system that's been put in place, it has been done to the detriment of real education for our children. Observed. I would want someone who's been a teacher for a long time, who is now an instructional leader, i.e. principal, because principals are supposed to be instructional leaders, to come in and give me a thoughtful observation based on their expertise and experience. I don't want to be judged on 60 arbitrary points that must be indicated or shown during one single lesson plan. No, I don't. I don't want to be judged on an arbitrary test that was designed by some private company that said, oh, this is what passing is. This is what failing is. Oh, only 30% of your kids are going to pass. And they said that from the very beginning. How is that a reliable or valid assessment? And if you're deeming that only 30% of the students, before you even administer the test, are going to be able to show proficiency, that is not validity. That is not something that is reliable. That is something that has been pre-planned. Our politicians, from the federal government down, from Republicans to Democrats, have sold out teachers and have sold out public education. That poverty, that cultures that have been able to develop in these impoverished areas due to not having hope or possibility of advancing, that no one knows what to do about the achievement gap with these kids. It doesn't matter how good a teacher is, a single teacher, because that is a single variable. If a child is hungry, if a child is suffering from PTSD because they hear gunshots on a constant basis in their neighborhood, if a child is not secure in their own basic needs, if a child is learning that in order to survive in a certain neighborhood, they have to act a certain way and put on a certain facade or demeanor, does not matter what happens in school. And no one wants to admit this. If we want to fix our quote-unquote struggling public schools, we have to try to fix society. Why not make those public schools have wraparound services? Why not send social workers out to at-risk mothers and help them and show them, oh, this is what you should do every night with your child, to give them the skills, the early skills that they need in order to be successful. This is what type of behavior you should model. Because I truly believe in my heart of hearts that every parent, or the vast majority of parents, I should say, really want what's best for their kids. They just may not know what is best for their kids. They may not know that educating them at home, showing them the values of respect and dignity and trusting the system may actually yield positive results. They may not know that. They may need extra support. They absolutely need extra support. I was one of those kids in poverty. I was one of those kids that went to a failing school. And thank God for my teachers. But thank God also for my mother, who shielded me from what was happening outside. Thank God for my mother, who knew that she needed to take me to the library in order to get me books to read on a constant basis. Other children don't have that. And we need to start having these real conversations, because right now we're blaming and we're scapegoating a group of professionals that have nothing to do with the inequality that is so rampant in our country.